Welcome back to Grow Your Own. I'm here with the oldest gardener that Orton Plantation Garden has, and that's Mr. Clarence Jones. And Mr. Jones, I want you to start off by telling folks your full name and when you were born.
Oh, I was born 1908 on a full moon and a high tide. The first recollection about the garden was back in 1915. I was a pretty young boy at that time, and we, down in the big lawn down there was a pear orchard. Pears, you know what pears is. And we'd come down and go back of the house and go down to the pear orchard and keep the boss man from seeing us. So we wasn't exactly stealing, but we were taking. And we'd get an armful of pears and we'd go back around and go out the gate and have a field day eating pears. So that was early years.
Now, some of these oak trees around here, I've heard rumors that you helped plant some of these oak trees around here.
Well, all of these oak trees you see right here was here when I come in. Now the ones coming in the causeway, I helped plant them. Those big ones,
Right.
I helped planted them.
Now, how big were those trees when you planted those trees?
Oh, they was about, I'd say 8 or 10 foot tall.
Okay.
They grow real fast to start with. They grow in a hurry and then they stop. They don't grow no more much. They just slow down. So.
Now, you were here when the original gardens were planted in the 20s.
Yeah.
What do you remember about when they were planting the original gardens?
Yeah, well, they didn't have nobody, you know, real landscape man to plant it. So Church of McGaw, he was pretty brave about doing things like that, and he laid out a lot of it, see. And then Miss Brunt and me and Jake Kelly, we brought it from the chapel to the Sturdyford wall. Miss Annie Gray did all of this planting herself. She laid it out and we planted it. What she wanted was pink there and red there and white there, whatsoever. But the flowers didn't have no flowers on them. The bushes didn't have no blooms on them. So she depended on me to pick out the varieties she wanted. Clarence, you go to the nursery and get me 5 pinks or 20 pinks and 4 reds and so many whites. All right, I'd grab the truck and go down to the nursery and get them. Well, I could identify flowers by the foliage. See, I didn't have to have the bloom. So, you know, sometimes it get a little mixed up, but not too often. So I enjoy working in this garden for the number of years that I work here. And the people that I work for was very nice people.
Mr. Clarence, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning.
Well, I was so glad to come. Because I wasn't feeling too good this morning, but I took a dose of Susan syrup. You know what that is?
I don't. You need to tell me what that is.
Well, you don't worry about it.